I'll wait till they actually go live till the server catches up. Here we go, let's go for VOD. Hi, you're tuning into VanillaTV. I'm CommanderX, I'm with CUBE, comedian streaming. We're watching ETF2L Week 4, CP Granary, Infused versus Clan, and their teams are on their way to middle now. Gonna wait and see. Yeah, Retshock's net earlier going the standard lower route, whereas Seb comes up right side, just sticking up that crate. Gonna wait for the rest of his team to arrive before he does anything else. Here come the soldiers now, both Infused soldiers going aggressive. Pescanova gets shut down when he tries and goes aggressive. And look, we see numlocked and dunc on top here, raining down their stickies from up top. Now stuff for Crackland to deal with. Lots of pressure on Royze. Royze is surfing away. Escapes, 10 HP, 90%. Cookye comes and cleans him up. And meanwhile, Longas took down dunc as well to probably save the save for round as well.
Yeah, numlocked was definitely smart. Retshock's coming back in to try and take 2 scouts. He's taking one.
Oh, Retshock! Oh, this is Retshock.
He's gonna get a demo.
Wow! Oh my god, Retshock's actually just out of this world at the moment. That was incredible.
Isn't that like what you're advised not to do in Division 6? Demo man versus 2
If anyone's
scouts.
watching, yeah, if anyone's watching from lower divisions, that's exactly what you don't do unless you are Retshock. Like, unless you're Retshock, you don't push in there and kill a scout and demo. That was amazing.
Right, what did he actually get out of it? I mean, they're going to be
frags.
respawning. Yeah, but they're respawning by the time that people are actually going to try and push
yeah,
now.
look,
CC.
the demo's only just there, so he's gone aggressive. Numlocked lands for stickies though, gets a bit of a revenge kill. Crackland isolating a scout though. Pescanova goes flying in, takes down Doug. Pesca loves to jump. The soldiers are going to bomb in for Royze here. Watch the Infused soldiers here. We're going to try and get something. Greg was behind, he gets taken down. Numlock's coming in to put more pressure on Royze. It's all about picking Royze here. matnuN, I think that is, eating all the damage for Royze, and top pocket work there. Like,
wow.
he ate all the rockets, which meant no one could get near him.
Cookie's in forward spawn, that's just something to, as sniper. He's going to go for the full... He's got it!
Oh, damn,
honestly.
the oldest
like
trick in the book.
The weirdest first round I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, long as it's going to go check, he's got now. Cookye won't be staying there, though, and Infused are going to want to push. They might wait for their Uber here to help them get through that choke point, and they've got a Greg on heavy here. So I'm going to take a stab at their plan as leave Greg, and as soon as they have Uber, push in from whatever direction they feel like.
Has even Medic actually popped an Uber yet? No, they haven't. Oh, have they?
No, Ubers are a very overrated. An overrated thing is you don't need Ubers. Ubers aren't fun to watch.
Bring in the quick
invulnerable.
fix. That's what we want to see.
Speeding this game up, man. Yeah, and we're going to see Infused approaching Uber now. Are they going to push with this?
They look set.
Yeah,
like, left
Seb
side,
wants
yeah.
to push. Yeah, so we see numlocked and I think that's Mike with him walking in the left-hand side here. We're just poking. I don't think they're going to push. I think they've realised that if the other team's building as they should be, which they have been, then it's going to be equal Ubers. And we're going to see Crackland walk up top here. matnuN, Royze, Retshock, all up top. Going to be spotted here by Flisko, surely, and they're going to look for a way to come in.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they decide to do with the heavy. They're probably just going to try and get the Uber pop first and get out, I would have thought.
Yeah, they're going to need to make something happen. They're trying to edge their way in slowly, taking as little damage as possible. matnuN taking as much damage as possible there with a combination of heavy, soldier and nades. Going to go straight down.
I think he was going in for the force and the rest of the team would stay back.
Yeah, which Flisko was holding so close, like there was no way he could get through that door. But this sort of puts him in, like, Crackland don't lose anything here, because Infused, even though they'd want to push, it's such a hard point to push, and you've only got a 1-player advantage, and
you've got heavy.
Spawn wave respawns time is going to be longer for Infused as well, I think. So they could keep doing that, but I think that was more a misstep by matnuN. I think matnuN was expecting to be Ubered through, then it was just like, oh, hold on matnuN, there's nades, I can't quite keep up. matnuN's gone on quite forward again. They're taking so long to edge their way in here, like, they're being really cautious. I saw this a bit yesterday when they were playing versus Yayotech, where they just held middle for ages when it was like 3-2 to them or 2-1 to them.
This is like the golden cap rule.
Yeah, and
30
it's like,
minutes worth.
and it's like, and then eventually Tvik pulled off like a ridiculous headshot that I called he wouldn't do, and Crackland just fell apart without like the medic, and I don't know what they're doing here. Like they're not attempting anything. Like, matnuN wants to go. Did Pescanova bomb in, or try to
No,
bomb
he
in?
tried to, but it's stickied up by numlocked, so... numlocked's trying to poke underneath, he doesn't want to wait. He's trying to get stickies above, but
He's
I
trying
think
to...
they're all the way back in garage, aren't they?
They're just letting them walk in, like, they just walked in for free here. They've got in for free, and we're going to Uber on them now. But Infused actually Uber afterwards, and they're just going to back out here, Infused. And I think Infused want Crackland to push so they can defend it and try and get the better Uber on last so they can push out. Like, this is just really containing Infused, and I can imagine it's frustrating the Infused team a lot as well.
Yeah, definitely, we're back to the same situation where it's pretty much equal Ubers. There's maybe 15% in it, but I don't think that's going to be enough.
Yeah,
Pescanova wants to bomb, he's bombing in now, gets one
he
rocket
hits
on
one,
Dunc.
Dunk's weak,
He's taken
Pescanova
him.
takes him
Wow.
down. Yeah, great play from Pescanova. We talk about Pescanova as, like, he bombs so much, and he's so good at it, he's got a great timing, and his team did well to support him with spam there, and Royze just couldn't escape, but Bash needs to be careful to stay alive here.
They are pushing in though, right side, they've got the full Uber and they've used it straight away, getting 2 picks instantly, third pick. Dunk's not even going to come out of spawn, he's just waiting for the next round. So 1-0 to Crackland.
Yeah,
What was unlucky then for Dunc was, as Pescanova bombed in, he tried to surf the rocket out, but hit the top pipe, so it didn't really go very far, he was just right underneath Pescanova's rocket launcher again.
Yeah, that's a bit more like it from Crackland. Like, that's when they're at the best. Crackland are at the best when they're going forward, and getting Pescanova in for that bomb there, that's really better. That's how I want to see Crackland play. That's how they should play. As we see both demos here coming on mid. numlocked favouring that right side again. He's got a soldier going aggressive. Lands a good rocket on that scout. Counter bomb coming in from matnuN even. I'm going to watch him. He's on Dunc. Dunc goes down again. And Royze and his team have pushed up here, and we're just going to trap Infused in garage. Longas cleans up flisko. Retshock's got to defend his medic from a scout. Cookie's 2 HP. Longas all over the place here, doing all sorts of cleanup.
Numlocked just fell. Oh my god. Numlocked got put down to 3 HP at the beginning of mid, so he backs out on balcony and then decides to come in to try and put in that last bit of pressure and fell from balcony. I think he was trying to fall onto the health pack but missed it completely. So just cratered. Nobody was watching him or putting any damage on.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah, and that mid, like, Royze survived. Good protection from Longas and Retshock there means he's going to have a full Uber pushing last, and Infused are going to need something out of a bag here.
They've spawned, is that Greg heavy again?
Yeah, Greg
No,
on
it's
heavy.
It's Mike heavy.
Oh yeah, they're going to favour 2 scouts. I presume that's because the scouts can kite damage a bit better from the Uber, like they can dodge more. As we see Crackland walking in from the right hand side, we need to focus frags here. Soldiers chasing the medic, Dunk's trapped again, Dunc goes down again. Has Dunc got an Uber in this game? Chaos reigns and all over the other place. Lots of Infused are weak, but they are still more up, and it's just Royze. Cookie's going to chase. Royze versus Cookie. Greg's going to come help him. Royze has got no chance versus 2. And
That was a nice hold. Especially when they didn't have Uber.
yeah, like, I think focusing Dunc now was the wrong choice because Dunc wasn't, he wasn't close to Uber, so they just need to kill, like, if they kill everything in front of Dunc, Dunc can't get Uber anyway. And it just meant they had to go so deep, like, from the right hand side to the left hand side to get Dunc, that he was, like, they were so deep, it just meant Infused were, like, had more ammo loaded and more health for when their Uber wore off.
Yeah, I think Dunc probably did the right thing in dying for his team, because he went so far away from where the Uber was. But they had to spend a good 5-6 seconds chasing down the kill, and then by that time the Uber was off and the damage could come in from Infused.
Can we just confirm, has Dunc had an Uber yet in this game? Because I don't think he has.
I don't think he has, no.
So we're 9 minutes into this game, and Dunc is yet to get an Uber, but they're only 1 round down.
Oh no, he has had an Uber, yeah. He Ubered in second point, didn't he?
Of course he did, yeah. Well, as we see, Infused are actually bullying their way into this point. They lose flisko to matnuN, who's actually jumped behind, doing a lot of delaying work here. Actually, yeah, they get Mike as well. That scout's weak. Crackland just going to push through here, catching a couple of players out. And they should push here. They've got the Uber. Infused have it too. Infused are going to hold them here. They're ready.
Infused have no
counter
soldiers.
pops.
But it's just one of those pop each other's Ubers and get out. They haven't actually gone for the push, but it looks like they're going to push around left side.
Yeah, they're pushing around left side because the scouts had to stay closer to Dunc, which just created a lot more space for him to get through on that left hand side. And Infused are just going to fall back now, pick up their soldiers.
Again, no real advantage. The Ubers have been pretty much in sync the whole game.
Yeah, and we're just going to see both teams build here. Well, Crackland doing. Let's go find them. Royze is holding in left yard with his soldier, while Retshock is alone on right-hand side. They're all moving over to left-hand side now just to get buffs. It's really, the onus is on Crackland here to make something happen. They're trying to put a lot of pressure on that garage there. Scout poking up, trying to pick off, I think that presume that's Flisko. Yeah, Flisko and Cookye up top. They could really do with an entry pick here. That would be ideal.
They've had to leave one of their scouts back checking drop down. But it does look like they're going to push in now. Maybe with the scouts. No, they're swapping over to right side. No, they're not. What are they doing? No one knows.
Exchanging players. I think they're just doing like what they did before. Like they're really trying to feel out the push before they actually push. And this is probably going to... I'm not sure if this is a game plan. You're going to try and get to Infused, like really put Infused off their normal aggressive style. Like Retshock's gone aggressive here. Mike's come out and taken him though. Mike will go down, but that's a good trade by Mike. numlock's going to come out and do so much damage here. Lands one pipe. matnuN's half health. Scout with him now. Ubers are going to have to be popped. There's a scout hiding on the lamp here, which is Bash if Infused get to push out from this way. But actually, yeah, Crackland going to swap over to the left-hand side to pick off the scouts. Pesca and matnuN get one apiece. Flisko's overextended, but he does get Royze. It's up to numlocked and dunc to get out now, really. numlock's doing a lot of work trying to shut them down, but both scouts on them, so much damage. numlock's weak. numlocked goes down. Mike does clean both of them up. Can he get the soldier as well? Surely not, he does!
The MG.
Longest on 7 HP, caps for point, and I don't think he's going to push for last here. Half health versus 2 full scouts. Yeah, good use. Crackland did really well with using the last bit of Aruba to swap over and catch out the Infused scouts. That was really good.
They're going to have a massive advantage because Royze has swapped crits and Dunk's only just spawned, so I reckon this is going to be 30% by the end.
Bash on Sniper as well, so lots of things to watch here. Bash is trying to get an angle.
He's got no one with him though.
Cut off by numlocked. numlock's so weak though. numlock's overextended there to get the Sniper. And so much pressure. Longest is going for the more here. They get dunc. And they are so close to crits, and dunc is so weak. And they have no demo to stick you off the door. I'm not sure if they saw the crits and all that mess. But the soldiers are going out here. Soldier from behind! Mike from behind! Mike gets free and Flisko gets one from the front. Brilliant flank. Wow.
Bash is going for the... Bash is going to go behind. Oh, he's been spotted.
Yeah, there's a respawning scout and demo as well. We had no real chance. Our longest is super weak. Will be taken down eventually by numlocked. Yeah, and that's going to allow Infused. And that was a bit of heart in mouth time there. Mike really
Where did he come?
Saving his team. Came in from top.
Yeah, because everything was in favour of Crackland then.
Yeah.
There was no demo for Infused and they had a full crits against no Uber.
That
but the
really
soldiers
is
coming
so
out big.
Yeah, I think it's because they got 2 picks. They got that pick on Bash. It meant that all the Crackland players were grouped up. They were grouped up to protect Retshock so we could get free reign with that crit stickies. But it meant no one was covering the flank. And Mike just probably landed a few of the easiest rockets of his life for a pretty easy free man. And Infused are going to use that Uber advantage to walk into middle here. Dunk's still not popped. Here comes the one from Pescanova. That should force Dunc to pop. He pops now. numlock's going to try and go forward with it. Takes a soldier. Trying to land more damage. Counter pop here. numlocked jumps behind. Dunk's caught out completely. Dunk's surely going to go down. numlocked is numlocked still behind? Where's he gone?
He's gone back through garage now.
Oh, he did lots of jumping around. And whoa, double frag there, including the heal advantage. It's going to be an easy push for Crackland. All we have to do is make sure they keep Roy alive.
I think Greg's going for the back cap. Yeah, he is. He's on it now. I don't know if he's
no
going to be able to block.
Infused are going to have to stack.
He's wanting his dump. And Pescanova's going to get the kill.
Oh yeah, well played by Pesca there.
Crackland just seemed to... we've got Cookye and Spawn again as Sniper. Just to let you know, I wonder if Crackland will react to what they did last time. Cracklands just seem to be playing their own game. And
they've gone left. They've gone left.
Forcing Infused into strange situations almost.
Yeah, Crackland really dictating sort of a pace of play here at the moment, and they're going up top here, nearly fully charged. They're going to push right on the button here, and if no one spots it for Infused, they could get caught out completely. They see it now, but they've Ubered into him. Roy's matnuN even gets Mike. matnuN's doing a lot of damage here. He's going to chase for medic. Can he get Dunc again? Dunc survives. Retshock's going pretty deep. In comes Pescanova. Pescanova's on last. The scouts are coming in. Retshock still throwing nades. Heals on the scouts here. It's all up to Greg. Too much for him to do, and Crackclan take a 2-0 lead.
I really didn't expect this from Crackclan. I wonder if we're going to see Infused swap up the mid fight, because every time so far numlock's gone right side. And actually mid fights haven't really gone all the way in favour of Crackclan, but the rest of the game just seems to be dictated by Crackclan's aggressiveness and just strange choices, really.
I feel like numlocked has to do more on mid. Like, he's coming out right hand side and like just stickying up, waiting for the aggressive soldier, aka Pescanova. He's doing that again here. He's trying to throw 3 more stickies out, but like, is he going to get anyone? No, because the soldier just stops from a crate. He gets no one. Flisko dies to nade spam over the top, and Infused are just stuck. They're stuck in their garage again, and Crackclan are just going to clean everyone up here. Mike somehow gets 2 with the shotgun. That was a bit ridiculous from him, but consolation frags as they leave longas to cap.
Yeah,
all over second already.
He's actually going to spawn camp. He's going to get somebody. Somebody's coming out left side, aren't they? Oh, they've realised. But it was exactly as you said, numlock's just sticking up the crate, but did 0 damage. Pescanova stopped before the before he was over the lip, where the damage doesn't curve around the lip, so they just had so much more presence, and then they had the height advantage.
Yeah,
I'm seeing another situation with 100% Uber advantage. In fact, Infused managed to hold this last time. It was
yeah,
this
they
situation.
did it last time. We'll see if Crackclan can do anything differently here. They're going to try and come at this right door with all their heavies, all 3 heavies. That's going to mean a lot of multiing. They're trying to focus down that heavy. Not too much damage done on him. Gets destroyed by the heavy in the air. Second soldier getting destroyed as well. Pescanova's like half health. Needs to be cleaned up still, as the rest of the team, I think that's Mike pushing forward and killing everyone. Clean up that soldier behind, and another failed push. Longas going for... Longas gets Flisko.
Pescanova then,
trading.
Who was on half HP, somehow still managed to reload 2 rockets and take down dunc. Retshock's going to get caught out though, is he? Wow,
Nah.
Gets out on 17 HP. I've never seen a demo man overextend so much and still manage to survive, so I guess not really overextending, but...
If you're
Retshock
if you're confident in your ability to get out, I don't think, you know, like, demo men, I think demo men are best when they play aggressive, like, when they play a little bit too far forward, you know, like...
Yeah, especially when you can get the other team thinking the demo man's overextending, let's go for him, and then your soldiers come in and get all the frags on these people that are apparently overextending, but it's just the demo man kind of baiting you in.
Yeah, and like they can do so much damage, they can get themselves out of a lot of situations now other classes wouldn't, like soldiers for example, wouldn't be able to get themselves out of.
Yeah, and that's how I used to think numlock played, like, that's so aggressive, get saved by my soldiers type role.
They've walked in for free here, Infused, like Crackclan just backing out, but Crackclan nearly have Uber, that's why they're backing out. They should want to block this. Don't want to block this.
Well, did Infused just take that without even having an Uber advantage? They had a disadvantage?
Question marks flying around my head right now. I feel like I've missed something. Have I... I don't know, like... I don't understand why they wouldn't want to block. Like, even if they thought Infused had Uber, they still would want to block. As a soldier comes in to try and force Royze, he will Royze. Royze was really weak, good put by him. He does go down, and numlock's going to push in now. Numlock going one way, the soldier going the other. The scouts come to help numlocked, and Retshock's completely isolated. And I think that's going to be the second... Yeah, definitely going to be the second point. And they might roll this all the way through to last. Numlocked wants to push already, putting some pressure on.
Yeah, CC gets spawns in 3, which should just be in time, I think. You can see Infused pushing in now, getting some stickers on the point. Medic goes straight down, and they've already got presence on the point. Those spawners aren't even going to get out of spawn doors, and 2-1 to Crackclan.
Yeah, matnuN jumped to take out dunc again, but it was too little too late, really. As there was just too many Infused bodies, too much damage coming forward. And they get around back here, finally. We go into the next mid, and we see Retshock going the standard way again. Is numlocked going to come out of this right-hand side again? It's not worked for him at all so far. I can't see him yet.
He's going top, yeah.
He's gone top. He's mixed it up. I like this. Infused coming out left-hand side. Look how much more space and dominance Infused have on the point here with this. Numlocked gets 1 kill onto Bash. Retshock's on the point, trying to land pipes. Infused are still kind of caught behind their boxes now, and there's a soldier actually... Crackclan pushed up their ramp and got behind, and that allows matnuN to get another frag on dunc. Crackclan soldiers all over dunc in this game. And numlocked's in trouble here. Gonna need to hit completely caught out. We'll go down really late, actually, which might hurt his team quite a bit. 18 seconds on that spawn. But Crackclan haven't actually capped mid because they were chasing him, so
Yeah,
he
Crackclan,
should be back in time.
they went all the way left side and then into Infused's ramp room. Like, and then went up top. Another really strange, like, they did go top at the end, but they went through Infused side.
Yeah,
And they're going
they're
to pick
just
off a soldier as well, without
They
being
got-
forced.
Yeah, I think Mike tried it a bit too early to try and get the force here, and that's just going to hurt his team. And actually, if Uber is triggered here, they lose Greg for it, and it's how many more players will they lose? That soldier's going to jump for Dunk, surely. It's Pescanova going in. Can't get that close. The scout catches a pipe for Infused. Retshock and the scout's just rolling through, though. numlock's got so much to do. Can't do enough. And Crackclan take a round right back, straight from middle, rolled all the way through.
Yeah, I think what you said was right. It was numlocked dying so late on, he couldn't really... He did help force the Uber, but they wanted
He was
to try
only
and hold
just arriving.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, and 9 minutes left. I mean, there's still time for Infused, and I felt like they did better on that mid, but Roy seems under like no pressure at all on mid. Like, maybe it's just me, but Roy seems to be having quite a nice time for a Granary mid, and Roy is out this left-hand side again. numlock's gone top again. Yeah, they just deal with Flisko completely. Great work by Bash and Retshock, that's what I'm looking for. Infused out with the aggression as well. Retshock's jumped on the crate, lands a nice pipe. Soldier's hunting him down, Mike gets the kill. Roy's, and just as Roy's and a scout here, they have Uber though. They're going to try and get out without using this. I think Infused are going to want to chase though. No, they're just going to stack.
Yeah, Infused need to pick up a couple of rounds. They've definitely got enough time to do it. And that was a much better mid by them. numlocked choosing to go top, I think, last 2 rounds now, so whether that's the difference or not.
I think that is. It's getting a lot more presence on mid, but again, Royce gets out, not a lot of pressure on Roy, and they're going to have Uber to hold in his second. And it can be really stalematey. It's like quite an enclosed area, really difficult to push through that like spam choke way.
Yeah, but I think Infused will choose to Uber in because they're the ones that have to push now. They've got 8 minutes left to get 2 rounds.
There we go, round the corner, Ubers are exchanged, multiing from both people. Mike jumps behind, gets 1. numlock's just going to back out. Mike's still up top behind, is he? Mike's in left now, and there's actually a back cap going on. I presume that's from Garage. Retshock's going to try and block here. Royze is going to try and block. They're all going to try and block. It's not going to be enough though, and that just means Longas has no chance of blocking last. 3-2.
3 to 7 minutes, plenty of time now. This is interesting. I just want to see. So far, every time Retshock's gone normal rollout, and numlock's alternated between bottom and top, bottom right and top. I don't know what happened to this bottom left rollout that used to be the absolute standard for demo men and Granary, but numlock not choosing to do it once so far.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I do like the idea of a height advantage on
Saying
mid.
that he does do it this time.
He heard you, man. Mirror rollouts from the demo men here. Both going at normal one. And both pushing up the left-hand side of their crates here means we might see a bit of a reversal of position. Soldier goes in on Royze. Flisko can't get anything again. Greg does take down matnuN. So much protection on Royze here. What's going on the other side? Both teams still on like the opposite crates. Retshock jumps up top, takes down Dunc. Retshock's having a demo one-on-one with numlocked here. The catch as a pipe though will go down. It's just Bash and his medic. Oh! He got Uber. Oh wait, Longas is there, sorry. That was a bit over dramatic from me. Longas is still there and it's fine. And Longas will clean up Mike. And possibly the scout? Yeah, Longas, well played.
Yeah, I think he got the Uber just as his other scout.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was a second scout with him. I thought, oh my god, he's just got Ubered on middle alone. He didn't quite have it in time to save his scout. Gutted, but Longas was there and just cleaned up really well. And Crackclan equal Ubers, but with a middle point here. Just under 6 minutes here, and Crackclan will walk forward. Infused need to bring this back if they want to get any points from this match.
I wonder what... I mean, I know Crackclan aren't exactly the team to just hold and park the bus, so to speak, but...
Actually, you say that.
I
They
think
did
they might
that on
do.
Gully Wash yesterday completely. They were 2-1 up, I think, against Yotek and just parked the bust on middle, like weren't even poking at all. So, I wouldn't say they were before this, but... Whoa! Soldier sticky! Mike gets launched by all the stickies. Dunk's got no chance of saving him. They will pop Royze though. He's going to counter pop here. They're going to try and get out without losing too many people, and that scout's weak. Yeah, Bash gets Cookie. Soldiers are pushing through the right side. Dunc and numlocked are cut out. They get both of them. Just Greg and Flisko. Flisko's pretty weak on last. I don't know where Greg is. Greg's got to get... No, Greg died somewhere else as well, and that's 4-2.
Still possible, 5 minutes left on the clock, but... Yeah, I was saying that Crackland might park the bus, but they were... Infused made the decision for them by pushing out to them. Yeah, and numlocked went normal last time, if I remember rightly. I wonder if he'll choose to do that again.
Yeah, I think...
I'm trying to find him. No, he's going to go right side again, so probably not top, probably bottom right. Like yeah, he was at the start.
I think what Infused need here is they need more to come out of Flisko's bomb. Like, they need either someone to go with him more, or him to just do more himself. Like, because at the moment he's not getting anything, as we see... No soldier's really going too aggressive yet. Here goes a bomb onto, like, the ramp from Pescanova, taken down... From Mike even, sorry. Ash takes him down. The aggression's dealt with by Infused here, but... Same can be said of Crackline. Actually, it hasn't, because they just went down. Greg comes in and sweeps up the medic. Longest is stuck in the corner here, super weak. Pescanova's super weak somewhere. And Retshock's half health, and I think they're all just going to get out. Well, Longest isn't going to get out. Yeah, Retshock's already back on second, stickying it up. Yeah,
they need a fairly quick round here. Retshock, where was those stickies? In the tyre?
In the tyre, yeah. We'll see if Infused fall for them. They're normally pretty, yeah, look, they're checking yards so much for stickies and hiders here to preserve Dunc's Uber advantage. They want to take this point without losing their Uber here. Like, they're checking all the sticky spots. Someone's got to check. There's stickies on the camera as well. They've not seen them yet. They've seen the ones of a camera now. They don't know where the stickies are. They still haven't seen them with a tyre.
Oh, they've been blown.
They're blown now. Yeah, Dunc was never going too far in there. Been super, what's the word?
Passive.
Yeah, just making sure they checked all the sticky spots, really. And
what have we got? Longas on sniper and Bash on heavy.
Yeah, Uber scout Uber in from the top. Royze has got it in time though. Soldiers isolated a bit on the left here, and Crackline are going to push them out. They get Greg. Can they get anything else? No. Infused all fell back pretty reasonably. numlocked taking a lot of pressure up top actually. Trades with matnuN. That's a trade. That's better for CC, especially when matnuN mows people down as heavy. That's no scouts. Crackline could push her if they want to. 4 versus 3, no scouts to worry about.
Yeah, Infused really need to get it right in the next push, I think. Getting down to that 2 minutes 30, and they need 2 rounds, this one and the next. Yeah. Equal Ubers again, though, and Infused, are they running anything special? No, they're not running 2 scouts. They're going to try and push before Uber, maybe a slow push. They're only at 80%, but they're coming out right side now.
Yeah, they're walking out. Dunc's on 85%. They're going to put a lot of pressure on there. They're forced back, though. They might be able to pick off this soldier. They can't even do that. Pescanova's so weak. They get Pescanova at the expense of all their players. Longest lands a headshot on Greg, and it's Cookie and Dunc versus an Ubered red team. And they're chasing Dunc down here. Dunc's not going to get out. As that scout gone behind. Oh. They've all gone. Surely they're going to block it. Surely they're going to block it. They didn't block it!
God.
Why didn't he jump?
Retshock had no stickies loaded. He'd used all those stickies to chase down Dunc.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Wow. I can't believe that happened. As I said, it's unbelievable. Wow. Like, and out of nowhere, after a completely failed push, Infused get a lifeline from, was it Cookie with it?
Yeah, Cookie with the back.
Yeah, and numlocked gone this right hand side again. The rollout that's not worked. Not worked at all yet, but a Crackline not going to middle. Crackline are not going to middle. Oh my god, this is...
commentary earlier about Crackline being the type of team to push and not hold.
Yeah, they did this for... I really like Crackline as a team, but I can't defend this sort of behaviour. Like, Greg's completely right. And they have to push in, and they just get wiped completely. Like,
Greg's behind, I think. Yeah, he's been... I thought we were going to see another epic back up.
No,
he's 1 HP.
Yeah, they're going to take him down. They're going to take they take their time about it, but 46 seconds left. Everyone down. Uber advantage for Crackline.
This is it, surely. Should we do a quick frag update? I've got matnuN 28 frags, Longas 26, followed by numlocked and Mike sharing 21 frags.
Yeah,
Greg 10 frags, Cookie 13, so the scouts for Infused getting 23 kills between them, whereas you have matnuN on 28 on his own.
Yeah, longest on 24, like 26 even alone, like, definitely more impressive from Crack Clan. Fair. If I had to give a man of a match, I have to give it to matnuN. matnuN doesn't get enough credit. He killed dunc a lot of times, he killed everything quite a lot of times, and that's for free. Yeah, well, thanks for joining us for VOD here. I've been CommanderX, I've been with CUBE, Comedian's been streaming, and that was not what I expected. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going on to Freight now. Yeah, wow.
So, is there any way Crack